It's enough feeble. Nope. Alright. On this past Thursday night, while pitching in a game against the Pittsburgh Pirates, Miami Marlins pitcher Dan Jennings was struck in the head with a line drive off the bat of Jody Mercer. He was incredibly lucky to escape with only a severe concussion. I, as a pitcher for the Salem State baseball team, see something like that and only wonder what if this happened to me. This unfortunate situation happens at all levels of baseball and softball, from t-ball to the majors. If pitchers had more protection to their head and face, there will be fewer injuries at all levels. Hitters are taught to hit the ball back up the middle. Unfortunately, that's where the pitcher is. The Major League Baseball, for example, has already seen one pitcher this year use a padded hat. If baseball cannot find a solution, it will put every pitcher on the planet in harm's way. A solution could save lives.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately, this problem has already taken them. On July 22nd of 2007, Michael Kulba was the first base coach of the Tulsa Drillers. The Tulsa Drillers are a Double-A, or two promotions from the majors, affiliate of the Colorado Rockies. In the ninth inning of a game on July 22nd, Mike was hit in the neck with a line drive foul ball. The ball was hit so hard that he did not have enough reaction time to get out of the way, as he was only about 90 feet from the batter. The ball hit an artery in his neck, which essentially took Mike's life on impact. Mike was 90 feet away, while a pitcher is only 60 feet 6 inches from the plate, and sometimes in no position to protect himself, as he is finishing the follow-through of his delivery. This past Thursday, as I previously mentioned, a Marlins pitcher was hit in the head with a line drive. Jennings threw a 93-mile-an-hour fastball that was hit 101 miles an hour right back at him. This means Jennings had 0.4 seconds to react to the baseball. In other words, 0.4 seconds after the ball hit the bat, Jennings was struck in the head. It is almost impossible to get your glove up to where the ball is traveling in this short period of time. Even in Little League, it is almost the same reaction time. Using a math equation, you can calculate how much time a Little League pitcher has to avoid a line drive. While the Little League pitchers on TV can sometimes throw the ball up to 75 miles an hour, I use the more modest or average Little Leaguer's pitching speed of 65 miles an hour. If the ball is hit squarely, like they normally are when the batter hits it up the middle, the ball will potentially be hit at 70 miles an hour. After plugging that into the equation, a Little League pitcher has 0.43 seconds to react, as their mound is only 46 feet from home plate. These injuries can clearly happen at all levels. Even though this is rare, the potential is through the roof. Batting instructors teach that hitting the ball back up the middle is the perfect swing. There are even videos on MLB.com showing that. It is out of the question to say that batters should just not hit the ball up the middle, as the batter has little to no control of the ball as it hits the bat, especially when the pitch is at 90 miles an hour. Their goal is to simply hit the ball hard. Some changes in player and coach protection have been made, but there is still more to come. On June 22nd of this year, Alex Torres became the first Major League pitcher to wear a padded hat after his teammate the year prior was struck in the head and put on the shelf for 2 months. Major League Baseball has been creating and tweaking these padded hats for 5 years. While they haven't caught on just yet, it is a good sign that a big league player had the courage to break the ice and be the first to try to start a new option for pitchers. In softball, there have been many more strides towards protecting pitchers. In softball, in high school and below, softball pitchers aren't mandated to wear a mask that covers their whole face and some of their neck, but most do anyway. Even infielders will wear these masks on a softball diamond. New York Magazine reports MLB pitchers don't wear them because of comfort. However, padded hats, such as the one Alex Torres wore, will protect and minimize the pitcher's injuries in baseball. Another step baseball made was directly related to the death of Mike Kulba. The next season, MLB general managers made the decision to have the base coaches wear helmets. This has trickled down to much younger baseball leagues as well. Our coaches for Salem State use the helmets. Even Legion baseball coaches must wear helmets. Legion baseball is the summer league for high school and first-year college players. The next step for this mandate is to have it get to high school and even Little League. A last step baseball has made cannot be found in the majors, but in high school and college. The introduction of BB core bats in 2011 in these levels have drastically lessened the ball speed off the bat. With these BB core bats, the ball speed is reduced by 5% from the previous metal bats, according to a study by Caroline Finch of Monash University. The effects of these changes can be life-saving. The impact of masks in softball is a huge step towards player safety. It is unclear how many softball pitchers and infielders have been saved from severe injuries since the introduction in the past 5 years. Baseball players continue to have career and life-threatening injuries due to injuries suffered from line drives. MLB pitchers should be mandated to wear some type of protection. A step must be made to protecting pitchers who are vulnerable to 100-mile-an-hour line drive coming straight for them from only 60 feet away. If you have a kid who is a baseball player, I would recommend looking into padded hats. If your kid plays softball, then definitely buy a $30 mask to help protect them. If pitchers had more protection for their face and head, less injuries would occur at all levels. Players and even coaches from all different levels are getting severely injured from line drives. Steps are being taken to have baseball players wear protective hats, while softball pitchers are already wearing full masks. These masks and hats will definitely protect and diminish the amount of severe and even life-threatening injuries in these sports. While these protective measures may seem needless to some, it literally can be a matter of life or death for a little leaguer, high school player, college player, or professional.